Super Mario Odyssey!
Okay, now I guess it's working. Let me test it. Okay. Yeah. Okay. No, that's Donkey Kong. Okay. That's Donkey. Okay, as long as it doesn't delete my older save, I'm fine. Because my main goal here is I want to see if you have to do the main story. Because I'm preparing a blog post. Yeah, so that first jump from that scene was not actually a jump. And a no jump game. I'm just gonna skip. So, apologies to anyone. Okay, I'm like in a speedrun mode, so. Yeah, because again, you know, my main goal here is to see if you have to beat the story missions in order to continue with the main story. So I want to get to that part as fast as possible. A little bit rusty. I'm a frog! What? So as far as I know, there's no extra power moves here. And so there's no reason to not just rush this whole section. That was good. Or I'm rusty, but maybe. Now I just want to try. Again, like, this game is very interesting because of its mechanics. Like, the fact there's only 3 buttons you press in the whole game is amazing. Like, if I jump on the right hat, then I know it speeds this up. That was good. Like, the bosses, or at least the rabbit bosses, in this game were very well designed. Because, you know, in like a typical 3D platformer, or not even just a 3D platform, but think about Donkey Kong Country Returns, even past Mario's, if you look at Mario Galaxy, there's like areas of the bosses that are they're immune to damage. And, God, I hate that, you know? Because you have to sit through, no matter how easy it is to dodge their attacks, you have to sit through and just go ahead and wait for them to be able to attack. For you to be able to attack them and destroy them. You know, it's just a waste of your player time if you're highly skilled. These rabbits, though, have a way for you to be highly skilled and just kill them really quickly. And I love that. So I'm going to try to get... I'm not going to try to get any extra power moves here. I'm going to try to just do the ones that are mandatory. And my reasoning behind that is I want to see what actually is mandatory in this game and what's optional. Because it's very important to my view. Because I think the amazing thing about this game is the level design. Okay. So, you know, think Mario 64. Revolutionized 3D platform. Or it didn't revolutionize it, it created it. So what you have there, well, see, like, if you look at a 2D Mario before that, you see that, okay, all the levels were linear, and you have little secrets interspersed in between. Okay, and the secrets in, like, Mario World, Super Nintendo, were very, you know, they're very hard to rusty. They're very hard for other players to know about. If you look at like New Super Mario Bros. Wii, you have like the 3 optional coins in every level. Oh, you can't go that way. Anyway, so my point was, you know, you have these linear levels, and 2D Marios, okay, and it makes sense. But whenever they went to 3D, they thought, okay, we should have linear levels here as well. You know, like we want the worlds themselves to be open, but we want the challenges to be open. That's a very interesting concept. And in fact, I wonder how they came up with that. With the fact that in Mario 64, you can only get 1 star at a time. God, it's so hard not to just want to grab this while I'm here. I'm not gonna. It'll be easy to come back. Honestly, I'm already going faster through this game than I expected. I expected this to take at least like an hour. Not what I expected. That's like beautiful synergy right there. I'm excited to see this boss because I want to see if there's a right now she's immune. Like that, even for a high skill play, that boss isn't too bad, you know, like, there's no, I don't know, I wonder what the speedruns do for that boss, though. I'd like to see that. Now this is a mandatory one, you have to do that. Well, do you? You know, I don't know if you have to do that. I wonder if you could have done that without. Or yeah, like what did that take? That took like 5 minutes. I just want to go back. See if I have to do that. Anyway, so yeah. Anyway, so we got these. Let's talk about Mario 64 thing. You have these like linear challenges within an open world. Okay, and it's very uh-oh, I'm not following it. Yeah, you have the linear challenges within the non-linear world. Dang it, it already saved. That worked. Man, you know what? I really want to know if that boss was optional. It looks like it was optional. But I just want you to notice how easily I was drawn towards it. Any player, like 99% at least, are going to be drawn to that. Which brings me back to my point, right? So, in Mario 64, you have these non-linear levels, linear challenges. The problem was, the open world environments were too complicated for a lot of low-skilled players to deal with. Like, you know, whenever it came out, I was very young. And so, for me, it was a very hard game. Banjo-Kazooie was just a lot easier. That's probably one of the reasons why I prefer Banjo over it. That's not the real reason. There's a reason in game design, too. And it's because of those star challenges. Like, the fact that Mario 64 lets you only do one star at a time. It's just so limiting. You know, the fact that it takes you out of the world ruins the immersion. I have a blog post on this subject right now in the, you know, in the Banjo, it's in the Banjo-Kazooie section. 3D platformers. So when they made Galaxy, they said, okay, we need to make this more casual to appeal to like a lower skilled level players, and we'll put all the high skilled content at the end of the game. That's what they did with Galaxy. Galaxy is, you know, a great game. I love it. One of my top 5 until this came out. Now I'm not sure anymore. But Mario Galaxy has these linear levels with linear challenges in them. So it's the same star system as Mario 64, it's just now the levels are more linear. And so it makes it easier for people to grasp what's going on. Okay, so now I want to go back to the last kingdom and see if I can just get enough moons to continue on. And, yeah, so anyway, so Galaxy has these linear levels, linear challenges. But, you know, that upset all the people who wanted the open world stuff. You know, because frankly, Galaxy is it's not good for high-skilled players because you know you just go through these worlds and they're pretty easy at the start and they gradually get harder. And all the high-skilled content's really like the last like 15 to 40 stars in the game. So you know, 3D World doesn't really count so much. You know, it is a 3D platform, I think, but I mean, I guess it does count. We can talk about it because it does actually have the same design as this from one perspective. Because the idea there is instead of linear levels, I mean, the levels. Actually, no, it's not. This is still early in my mind, so forgive me. So I guess 3D World has linear levels for the most part, but it has these optional difficulty challenges. By being these extra 3 coins, and they have these stamps on them. You know, that's nice. You know, it's great for a 2D platform, but this is a 3D platform where people want more of an open world. That's why I think 3D World didn't really work out so well. It even has less like cinematic quality than Galaxy. I mean, Galaxy was actually very cinematic. You might even say it's more cinematic than this. I'm not sure if I agree with that, but I could say. Ooh, that was good. I love this game. Look, like that. Everything in this game was made for low-skilled and high-skilled players. That's what's amazing. That's beautiful. Like, even the controls. The fact that I can do that and stuff, that's cool. You know, and so then, now we see the problems with Galaxy, right? The levels are too linear. And there's no... Honestly, you could say that Galaxy is the worst of all 3 worlds. Like, at least in Mario 64 you had non-linear environments. So for high-skilled players, that's probably why I bet high-skilled players tend to like Mario 64 better. I actually don't know what clues you can get. But okay. But for low-skilled players, Galaxy was amazing because it gave them a way to like beat the game, you know, and it was so clear and obvious what was going on. So Mario 3D World, you could say that it was a good balance for high-skilled and low-skilled players. But it had its own problem, which was like people who wanted the exploration-based 3D platformer weren't happy. For a good reason. It's not what they were wanting. And so... Okay, and so that brings us to this game. What does this game have? Nintendo thought, okay, we still want casual players to be able to beat it, and be able to do stuff with it. But high-skilled players need stuff to do. And people still want to be able to explore. And so what they did was genius, you know. They said, let us create challenges, main story challenges, and without Cappy, I'm very limited. So they have these main story quests, okay, but they litter all these other moons around it in exploration mode. And it gives them a way to say, okay, there's an obvious goal in every world. So people like that. But while there's an obvious goal, there's also a bunch of other optional stuff for you to do too. It's non-linear. Oh no! It's-a me! Oh no. Yeah. So they really made this game for both high skill and low skill players. And it's pretty amazing. Can he actually get any stars? Like, even the pipe. I want you to look at that. That pipe was even made for speedruns. They're like, okay, if you're high skilled enough, then you can enter the pipe quickly. I love that. Genius. Everything in this game was built for speedrunning. And in this case, I'm considering speedrunning to be the high skilled aspect of this game. There is one thing that I don't like especially about this game, and that is how the challenges that you can complete early on in the game are too easy, and they save all the hard stuff for the end, or for after the final boss. And I think that's I do wish there was harder content. But I think it's okay. Because speedrunning is so important. Is there two in this? It's hard to aim. So that's how I missed. See, if you just do it out normally, look how slow it is. But if you ground pound it, you come out faster. But you gotta be spot on, really. So it's really clever. Like, you know what? I played this game like a month and a half ago. 2 months ago. Yeah, about 2 months ago, and this is still just as magical. It's only 2 months ago. It's close. I mean, that goes against one of my fundamental principles in games, which is you should never make the player want to die. But in that case, you know, it was easier to die than to live. Games should never make it easier to die than to live. What do you think that makes young people think? Well, of course it's easier to die than to live in real life, but not as fun. Do you want to do what's easy or what's fun? Got to go back up. Yeah, there's that one star I fell from. Or they're moons, not stars. I wonder, I think rolling might be faster. But you know, I just like long jumping. It's a lot more fun. Probably just because I'm used to it. Like, see these cubes? They were good mysteries. But, I wish there was a way that high-skilled players... Oh, God. This would make me so happy. If there were a way for high-skilled players to know how to unlock the cubes from the beginning of the game. But you'd only know if you were a high-skilled player. That would blow my mind. And that would completely change my whole opinion. Because that's really the only complaint I have. I think those are all the moons that are easy to find. I might be missing one. That's a really good point. Like this, we could do without this, you know. It was fine the first game, it did teach me some things. Okay, see, so those moons don't actually count towards this moon's necessary requirements, maybe? Okay, so here's my goal. To get all the moons without completing the boss. Which would have definitely been easier in Cascade Kingdom. That was close. So my guess is it can be done, but only if you like really know what you're doing. And I guess the point is, why would you ever do it? I don't know why that's instant kill, but the lava is like 3 hits and you're dead. I'm gonna get some water. Oh man, I shut the controller. I don't know where the third one is. I think it's like way on the other side of the world though. I don't know why they didn't make that random. So I would skip this, but I want the blue coins. Ah. So I want you to notice how the boss of the first world made you use the chain chomp against her. This is interesting because that was a mechanic that you had to learn in order to get to her. You had to use it multiple times. Each one of them was a bit more challenging. There's even an optional challenge that you might run across that really tested your skill with the chain chomps. The same thing happens in this world. notice how, we're learning how to use the bullet bill boys. Well, the boss of this world doesn't make you use bullet bills, but, well, I don't want to spoil it. Well, I will. But he uses fists. Oh, and you can take control of his fists, and it's basically like controlling a bullet bill. It's probably the same code, which is fascinating. Shoot. Now notice that one was practice. This one I had to do in order to get my... Oh, in order to live. Oh no, not in order to live. It's the same mechanic that Mario used time and time again, right? First you show them the mechanic. Then you force them to use it in an optional way. And then you force them to use it. Like that time, like with that, what happened was, first I wasn't required to use it, that throwing into those guys. Actually, that was a very interesting little area. Because there were actually two things to teach you. One was the blue things that make your hat fly further, and the other was how to hit those red things to make the burst thing. So first they taught you to hit your hat with the blue things in order to get extra coins, right? They taught you that immediately. I'd be surprised if after the first two of those, someone didn't realize that you could throw your hat into that, right? God, I love that. So then, once... Jay, they're invisible? Oh, man. I know what I did wrong. Right, but then in order to teach you how to use the red circle things, it went ahead and put a blue thing there so that you learn how to use it in an optional way. Actually, I'm not sure exactly the order of that. But it's just great. Luckily I got it, and that's all that's important. Ah. Well, we'll see here. Okay, so see, first I would have to be blind or something not to realize that I could do this. Right, because the coins make it so obvious, so beautifully obvious, and it's optional. I'm going to try, I might miss. Then here it's like, okay, what happens if I do that? And then it teaches you that that can happen. So I'm like, okay, let me do it again. And it teaches you that, okay, boom, 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 okay. This gets you this optional purple coins. Which then doing this, if you accidentally miss that, you still have a chance just to throw your hat at it directly. Right? And this is not mandatory. How did I miss that? So I want you to notice, how linear this world is. Like it feels like a galaxy world without the space planets in between. Okay, like challenge-wise, it's linear. World-wise, it's open, so it feels really open. Challenge-wise, I had to get to the top of that tower in order to get to this island, which I had to get to this island in order to go further. That's important because, what's happening is Mario is, well, the game is teaching me the mechanics that are going to be important in that dungeon. They don't want the player to just be able to go there. And like, say, Banjo-Kazooie, which has a very similar game design to this. It's like open world, you collect a Jiggy, and then you collect a Jiggy, and then you can why go for the coins? What am I saying? You collect a Jiggy, and then you just keep on collecting a Jiggy, right? It's very similar to this, with one exception. And it's actually a very important exception that makes this game, from a game design perspective, better. And that is, this has the linear paths in between. Oh my goodness, why do they... Oh! That was good, right? Because they like reverse the controls, I feel like. And I'm just pointing in the direction I wanted to go. Like in my mind, I was the bullet, and I was pointing left or right. Anyway. Yeah, that was my own mistake for not stopping it over the platform. At least I got the bonus moon, right? Which, that's a good thing. Usually the bonus moons, they don't make you re-get them if you fucked it up, or if you messed up the first time. That's a good thing. I mean, they never make you re-get them. And usually they're like out of the main path anyway, so it's not like... Like, see, now I don't have to do that whole section again. Now I'm back where I'm done. Not that big of a deal. That's good. So yeah. Anyway, as I was saying, Banjo doesn't have the... Like, the linear path in this world is very useful, so that the game designers know exactly what challenges the player has been through. In Banjo, you cannot know what challenges the player has been through. In Mario 64, you can't know what challenges the player has been through. That makes it hard to balance a game for low-skilled players. Right? Galaxy's linear levels give it an opportunity to have good control. Did I miss that? And so if they had just done this exactly like Banjo, the story would be impacted. Like, you know, Banjo-Kazooie doesn't have any bosses in the world, really. Like, there's a few bosses throughout the game, maybe, but it's not like each world has a boss. Here, each world has its own boss. I think. And they have that because they're like linear levels. And if not, you know, like the levels definitely have linearness, and it feels good completing a linear thing for some reason. Because something to like work towards instead of just, okay, you have this one thing. No, the linearness lets you build up this whole string of successes that keep you towards it. Like here, they've been teaching us bullet bills, they've been teaching us this stuff. Did not know you could do that. I don't think I had this one in my first playthrough. Okay, now's the moment of the truth to see if this whole linear thing I've been building up to matters. God, the jumping in this game was just made for non-skilled players. But it's also so easy for like skilled, or it's so easy for non-skilled players. It's so fun for skilled players, you know? It's so amazing. Ah, that's how they do it. They stop you from buying it. Because I could just buy my way to the final boss in that case. They know what they're doing. Okay, this is it. The last moon. Just what an amazing game. Right, okay, let's see this. Still, I mean, this doesn't really change. Even if this does let me move on, it doesn't change. If anything, it makes me happy. Yeah, it should let me move on. Because I shouldn't have to beat this world if I did all this. Because honestly, it's hard to do. And it's so not obvious, you know, like 99% of the players are going to follow through. And that blows my mind, you know, I did not expect that. But it's fine, because see, the linear challenge there is still just waiting. I don't need it, but it's still just waiting there for me. And, I think it's fine that you don't need it, you know. Like, I'm already skilled enough. And they know that because I have so many moves. So that makes it different from, like, Mario 3D World, where you have to go through every single level in order to get to the hard stuff. Here they have another heuristic. If you're willing to go out and explore instead, then you have the ability to move on. So it seems like you always need 16 moons in each world in order to continue. Why is he even there? I love this music. That was close. See, so I guess when you get to the wedding... Well, no, I don't understand that. So in this world, you can undoubtedly skip a lot, because there's just so much. I've already done this section twice, so I'm gonna go ahead and not do it again. Oh! Merry Christmas, everybody! Unless you're in Alaska or Hawaii. I guess I don't know what other countries exist outside of... like in the South Pacific, maybe. I don't know where the international date line is. I think almost everybody is Christmas now. Man, if I would have got this game for Christmas, like, whenever I was 10, I can't even describe how I'd feel, you know? I was happy enough to get it the night I got it. See, I just can't bother. I can't stand leaving Mexico unfinished. So I notice how it says we need 12 more. It also does specifically say blue moons. Hey. I don't know what I expected. Look at that multi-moon teasing me. Should I try to get across here without a bullet bill? It's possible. I wonder if you need to go through all the 2D sections in the game. I hope not, because I don't like I don't like the 2D sections, you know. I just don't like 2D. That was welcomed. See, like, this section feels a lot like Galaxy, you know? The thing is, they realize that, okay, Galaxy isn't quite what people want, but it has great things in it. And the great thing it had in it was those linear sections. Because they really were great. Now this one might be an exception. Oh! Did you see that way I just skipped the invulnerable phase? She's still invulnerable here though. Which might be an overload. That's okay. I'd like to see a speedrun on that. Oh, yeah! See, there's just like one main story thing after another. And I really like that.
Amazing. Oh,
That was close. Oh man. I still needed them for purple coins. But here, I've kind of seen what I've wanted. So I'm just gonna try to, like, speed through this. Mario! He threw it in the wrong direction. I love their little hats. So you notice how this is the same mechanic as the bullet bill. It probably has a little bit different code, but not much. Oops. I love how scared he looks. Getting close there for a minute. But I had him. That's that power moon we saw earlier. Or multi-moon. Another nice thing about this system, well, I'm not sure if it's a nice thing, you know. I need to evaluate it, but see, in Banjo, you can get so good, you can just get so far ahead that you can completely skip a world. Is that true? You have to go into Mad Monster's Mansion to get to Rusty Bucket Bay. And you have to go into Gobi's Valley to get the running shoes. And do you need those to beat the game, though? I don't know if you need those. I think you can skip Rusty Bucket Bay, though. Okay, yeah, so notice how this, you still need 12 rings. That's all I wanted to see. Poor frog. Yeah, it's behind. This song is really amazing. It represents this game so well. And now let's watch me fail miserably. Since now I'm used to playing at my at like an easy difficulty level, now we're just going to the hardest thing in the game. Off to a good start. I'm so not prepared for this. There's nothing in the game that's like this. I was definitely on top of it. That's one of those things that you do better the first time you try. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do it. Yeah, let's start off with just one heart, you know? Oh, I hear Santa. Wait, is that Rudolph? I don't know if everyone's having a white Christmas, but we sure are here in Seattle, and it's amazing. It's a Christmas miracle. Because it does not snow often. This looks fun. I don't know how I did that. Oh, no. This is gonna be one of those things, isn't it? Let's just use all my health, you know? It's not important. I don't know how I did that the first time. Next time I'll be a little more clever at that. Like, yeah, it would just start me back there, you know, like, this isn't challenging. And I do hate things like this in platforms. You know. There should be like a shortcut or something. That was close. I forgot how these controls work, you know? Talk about timing. Oh, Mario. Wherefore art thou, Mario? An Italian by any other name would be sweet. Missed that. Could be worth it. Nope. It's definitely the worst camera angle that the game has had. But it's working out. Could have made that a bit easier. Stressful, but I can do it. Whoa. Oh! What happened there? Oh no. Man, I can't believe I did that. I was so close. I don't know how I missed that. So I let go, I got confident. No, I got cocky, not confident. I let go of the, speed up button. Not what I would expected. I believe I can do this. Things like this are always just a matter of belief. It's 80% psychology, 20% skill. That was late. It worked. We're just gonna do this. Man, I wish I remembered the timing. One thing is, it's hard enough to get it in the holes. Please. Like, one thing I don't like about this is there's no optional challenge, there's no optional speed-ups. There's no exploration, you know. I forgot how to use this. But these are the things that kill me. Oh shit. God damn. Pardon my language. That one's gonna get me. No! Oh. Good. Push that little sucker off. Come on over. I'm just gonna let them all fall off. This is stressful. That was needed. Oh, that's cool. Ice water. I can do that again. I'm not doing it again. Oh. Why? Well, with that, I'm gonna call it quits. Maybe next time. Peace and Merry Christmas. Or, I don't know, there's a good saying in there like, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. To all who are tonight, and let the night be merry and bright, and let Santa not burn himself in the chimneys of all the kids who the parents steal the cookies from Santa. Don't get me started. Night.